So I've got a video here, a video on peroneal nerve flossing, and then I've got a comment from @Myrna Shanuda M9L. And she says, "Hello, my husband has a tibial plateau fracture surgery, which they displaced the peroneal nerve since it was in the middle of the fracture now. After almost 8 weeks, he doesn't have any numbness or tingling, moving his toes very well, up and down, have sensation everywhere, but still can't move his feet up. Would this exercise help?" All right, so this is a great question. So the peroneal nerve, it branches into the common peroneal and the deep fibular nerve. The extensors of the toes, which she's talking about when I think this is a she, Myrna. Yes, her husband. Okay, so his toe extensors are controlled by that deep peroneal nerve. That's what causes the toes to move up and down. And so if you look at my foot here, my toes go up and down. That's controlled by the deep peroneal nerve, which is a branch of the peroneal nerve. Okay, so now what she's saying is her husband, what I think she's saying is that her husband, sorry, it's kind of hard for me to do the video and talk here at the same time. Her husband is able to do this, but can't do this. Okay? So the interesting thing about that is it's the same nerve that causes both the foot to move up and down as well as the toes to move up and down. And so if he can do this, he should be able to do this at the foot, if that makes sense. Now, what I think might be going on is that if it truly is a nerve issue from that peroneal nerve, there should be some issues with sensation in the foot. Okay, and there's not. So one other possibility could be that Myrna, you're mistaking toe movement up and down with real true extension of the toe. So if you go back to my foot here, all right, so if you have a nerve that is damaged, the deep peroneal nerve, because the common peroneal nerve is damaged, you're still going to be able to do this. You're still going to be able to curl your toes down because it's a different nerve that curls the toes down. But you wouldn't be able to do this, which is toe extension. So he might be able to, and I would be interested to hear your reply, Myrna, to be able to do this, and then as it goes back to neutral, because just the tension in the extensor tendons are going to bring it back there, then it would appear as if he can do this going up and down, but unable to do this because the peroneal nerve is damaged. Okay, you would also be able to point the foot down as well, but couldn't move the foot up into dorsiflexion like that. Hope that makes sense. So is he really able to go into full extension of the toes like that, or is he just doing curling the toes down and then letting them return back to normal because of the tension in those extensor tendons? So anyways, yeah, just reply to this video, Myrna, and let me know if that makes sense to you, and I can go into it a little deeper.